Welcome to Liberty Station, San Diego, California, formerly known as Recruit Training Center, Naval Base, where everybody went to boot camp from 1923 till 1993. I was the final graduating class in 1993. Forget the actual end date, but started September 17th, 1993, I believe was the date that I arrived here in San Diego for my first day of boot camp. Let's go take a look and see what still exists and bring back memory lane for myself. Let's go. All right, here we have the USS Recruit here, one of 3 land-based ships that are official U.S. ships for the United States Navy. I would assume this one's now decommissioned, but who knows for sure. It's now a museum, open on the weekends. This here, they used to have training, like I said, until 1989, but when I was here in 1993, we walked on it, we saw some stuff, we learned a little bit of stuff, and then we made phone calls home. We had 2 opportunities to make phone calls on here that I remember. Neither of my parents answered the phone when I called them. Like I said, you had, I think, 3 dials, 3 chances within like 5 minutes to call if they didn't answer. That was it. I left them a fun one, the final one, like 2 weeks before graduation. The class right in front of us, when they got their orders, everybody was getting like Japan. We all thought like, oh, we're gonna get Japan too. And so I called them and left a message. I think I'm going to Japan once I graduate here. And I was an undesignated fireman. That's a whole nother story there. But so I went over, lived on the other side of the base for a few weeks, and then I checked in on board the USS Carl Vinson, and we went on deployment there. And that was at the time stationed in Alameda, California, which was basically my hometown. And so I was actually way better off, but left my mom in suspense for a few weeks until she saw me, and I said, no, I'm going to Carl Vinson. Anyways, here's the back side, and continue on looking at the base and see what else there is. So here we have what used to be a bunch of barracks for after you graduated, when you're going to A schools or your C schools or some type of school training here, or you're waiting for new orders to leave. And this would be your here, and these buildings on each side would be the barracks, and they go all the way down. The rows and rows of what used to be barrack doors, entrances, windows. Now are different. Like, there's a pediatric office that used to be barracks, a dentist for children. Yeah, sorry for the noise. I got flip-flops on today. I guess I should have worn tennis shoes. Look at that, 5 Guys. I've only dreamed of having a 5 Guys. Trader Joe's. There was a bar on here, and there was also, I'm trying to think what else. There's a 5 Guys. Trying to remember what else. There was a bar. There's a church I want to try to find. What else was here? Yeah, bar, bowling alley, I believe it was. Man, memory's going bad. 30 years does that too, though, right? But let's keep walking and see what we find. Here we are at the church on the base that every Sunday that we would often get to go to. This would be our reprieve, right? From doing all the work so people would go to church. Even if you weren't really religious, you would go to church just so you can relax, not be yelled at all the time. And there's occasionally like a drill sergeant, I think once, that people choose to go or sleep under your racks, hide under your racks. But overall, we went here every Sunday for an hour or so and marched back and forth. It's the right side of the chapel. And we'll Got the stained glass. I'm sure it looks way better inside. A gate to escape at one time. Not really, since that would have been with guards there, checking IDs, making sure recruits weren't getting off. So this stained glass is actually the model for it was Henry Fonda. It's coming in here. It's modeled for this glass for all the sailors. Get back in that church one day and just see the glass, because I remember the glass was really cool. So I believe this is the spot in the original Top Gun where Tom Cruise comes out, and I'll show you the picture here in a second, where he comes out and hops on his motorcycle. See if we can get that picture right there without the glare. And then there's another picture right there of showing what it looks like. But I'm pretty sure this is it right here, where Tom Cruise came out and hopped on his bike and rode off. Right here. Now it's a museum. So a little Top Gun scene shot right here. So you can see those columns right here next to the staircase. Here you can see more of the barracks there and more of the field. And there is a cool, here we have Barracks 17. Here we got some stuff going on right across from where Tom Cruise took that shot and scene. And then nice more long road. And then you have these areas in the middle that are now restaurants. Grasses for families to do things. But here's a new little sign here. It's pretty cool. Walk over to it. Here we go. Greetings from U.S. Naval Training Station. Alright, here we are at 200, the Dick Law Naval Training Center, Command Center 200. I guess now there is an actual museum here, but this is where all the officers, commanding officer, and other stuff was happening, but this is where the commanding officer and stuff was officed at. And across here we have like Preble Field. Just past that pole onto the other side was the grinder where we actually graduated. So this is all ceremonial graduating grounds over here, right across from Command Center. And we'll walk over there. I think there's some guns over there, and it's a park now. And onto the other side where our barracks were for boot camp. So now this is the Point Loma Sports Club, but back in the day this was the enlisted club, I believe. And this is where we have, keep the officers out and have parties on the weekends, but that's obviously after you've graduated boot camp. Here's the front side of that. I believe it was the enlisted club. Could be wrong. So here we are at where it used to be the mess hall building. Right here, where in boot camp we go to eat. In the morning we get up in the barracks, march over here, and be eating, I believe for sure by 7, but I believe sometimes even 6 a.m. we'd be here. Well, today it's the Liberty Public Market, but this used to be the commissary and the barracks. The commissary and the chow hall, mess hall, for where you would go and eat every morning, well, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then commissary for shopping. I don't remember if this is the only mess hall, or was there another one for the recruits, and this was for all the other people. We'll find out. All right, so here's the old, which is the Liberty Station from another angle, the old mess hall and commissary. Inside there in that public market, there's a ton of restaurants. There's Stone Brewery, but in there, yeah, just tons of markets, little stores, little shops, little food serving. When I walked through a second ago, it was so packed, I decided not to record. But it's pretty cool. You need to come by and take this out. You need a full day to actually do all this. But so maybe one day I'll get here for a full day and get everything done. All right, here we are at Naval Recruit Training Center's main entrance gates. And let's see if we can walk around without getting hit. You come in here, there'd be a guard gate, if I remember right, checking passes. You go through, do this roundabout here. Golf course is to the right now, and I don't remember all the buildings, but that's now a sports bar, grill, and they got some putt-putt going on over there. Here we have our tree with the acre and here's from the other way. Is that Tom Cruise's bike right there? Oh man. Another angle here of the entrance. Get a better look at the bird. The anchor. Bring back some memories after graduating, coming through this gate. Well, I'm going to end this video right here at the main gate entrance. Here we go. Let's do another push-up, right? Anyway. Anyways, this brought back a lot of memories. It was a great little quick run around the old base here in San Diego to see some of the stuff. You know, when I went, next time I have to come back and be more prepared and have a longer time and decide and see everything and be better, you know, detailed to show people everything. But this place is great. I mean, the stuff that's going on, there's so many people here with the restaurants and parks and museums. It's and new housing. It's pretty phenomenal. And the, you know, like what once just was for a military base of recruits training is now it looks like to a certain degree a heart of San Diego, definitely a heart of this neighborhood with so much stuff to do. And anyways, appreciate everything, watching this video to the end, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.